What is going on, everybody? I got camp all set up, situated, squared away. I took a minute to take a breather, and it feels so good to be out here. Let me go ahead and give you guys some updates. So some things have happened. Let's start with the back seats. So I started the process of wanting and doing the upgrades to my truck. One of the things was deleting the back seats. So this is what it kind of looks like right now. Now, as you can see, I kept this plastic piece on. So this 60%, and I took off that 40%. It was all off in the beginning, but I decided to put this back on because what my truck has, and when I looked up people taking, deleting their back seats and putting stuff in here, they didn't have a speaker and then some stuff right here as well. My truck does. So whatever sound system I have, it has a speaker and some stuff right here. And I figured that, the best thing to do was put the plastic piece back on so I could just have it protected. And I'll just work around that and, do my shelving and whatever. I'll draw it up, been drawing it up and figure out what I'm going to do. And I was planning on doing that, like putting the shelving and building that all out in about 3 weeks when I had to do my oil change. I should say when I have to do my oil change. That's not happening. I'll get to that in just a second. I do want to go over my canopy. So for the people that do watch and do know, my canopy, it was on its last legs and it finally went kaput. This canopy is actually my friend's canopy. My friends store some stuff. Since I have a garage, they store some stuff at my place. And this is theirs. And luckily, I'm able to use it. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to use this canopy until I can do the upgrades on my truck. That'll give me an awning on my truck. So I still do want to buy a canopy, but just not right now. I wasn't planning on. I wanted to do the upgrades first to my truck and then get like the canopy and little other things that I would like to have. All right, so I have paused doing all upgrades to my truck. Pretty much a bunch of stuff is on hold because this week, all right. Okay, so I was editing my video. Just, doing my thing. Nothing, out of the blue, nothing, out of the ordinary, just a normal day on the computer editing. It always hits a certain point where it's like, all right, I've been sitting too long, I need to get up and get away. So I was like, let me grab my tea, and I'm gonna go outside, and I'll sit outside for a little bit and just enjoy being outside. And then I'll go back to editing. And so I grab my tea, pick it up, and I stand up. And as I'm doing that, my tea, I don't know what it bumps something, knocks out of my hand, and it dumps right on top of my laptop, my keyboard. And it wasn't like it tipped over and dumped onto the table and then the computer and then the laptop. No, it went straight onto the laptop where the keys were and everything, dumped right on there and then spilled all over. I went through a lot of emotions. I almost froze in that moment, but I knew I had to pick up my laptop, and I literally picked it up, flipped it upside down, and just let it dump. And I was like this for like a minute, and that's when I froze, and I was just like in shock of what just happened because I knew how screwed I was. And I could just hear different sounds and stuff coming out of the laptop, and then, obviously the screen immediately went black, and then it just turned off. I haven't tried to turn it on or anything or mess with it. Probably after when I come home, I might try to turn it on to see if anything will happen. I highly doubt anything will happen. So anyways, after that happened, I spent the next 24, 48 hours researching, looking up laptops because I needed one so I can edit and just like, do all the things that I need to do. So, I called a few family and friends that I trust that, I can go over numbers with and like, finances and like some other stuff I was planning on doing. And so after that, I ended up going out and having to buy a $1,500 laptop. Yeah, that hurt. So I put everything on hold for the time being. So I'm hoping early summer I can start back up with the upgrades to my truck. We'll see how things play out. So with that happening, my mind's kind of just scatterbrained. I'm scatterbrained and a little all over the place. So I decided, you know what, for this trip, I'm gonna go to a camping spot that I really like. I'm in the Roosevelt Lake area. And I'm just gonna come out, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, decompress, re-energize myself, refocus, turn off the brain, and just kind of reassess everything, myself, the situation and all that, and go from there. So sunset just happened, and I just finished cooking my food. It's all right here. I will say, so in coming out on this trip, I knew it was gonna be windy. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be as windy as what it was. And so I ended up making my food a lot later. I was hoping to make it, you know, a lot earlier and then kind of enjoy it. So when I got the fire going, I could just get the fire going and enjoy the fire and, you know, my evening. That didn't happen because it was just too windy, and, you know, I just kept putting it off, hoping the wind would die down. It wasn't. It was kind of consistent throughout the day. So, you know, I went ahead and just made everything. And the second I finished cooking and the sun dipped down, the wind completely stopped. So, I mean, I guess that's good because I get to enjoy the fire now. And my food is all done, so I guess I get to eat it without it being windy. But I am actually going to turn the light off for a little bit because I can see some bugs being attracted to it, and I don't want a lot of bugs to show up. All right, I had a taco. It was delicious. I made another one. Here's what it looks like. So tortillas on there, and then I have the meat, all my stuff, put cheese. I usually forget this. This is one of the times I did not forget it. So I have my hot sauce, and I'm warming up some water, enjoying the fire, but I can still see bugs, coming. So, So I am going to, oh my God, sign off. I'm gonna go sign off. Now I'm gonna enjoy my evening and not attract the bugs with the light. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. You guys, I'm on my phone right now, and I looked over and I just saw, I don't even know what that is. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. What is that? Let me see if I can zoom in. Whoa. This is unreal. It's coming towards us. When I go home, I will be looking that up. Huh. Crazy. All right, well, if nothing else crazy happens, I'll see you in the morning. All right, well, I changed, I got all situated. Something I was debating all morning was, do I want to make my breakfast or do I not want to make my breakfast? I was planning, and I do have everything to make, banana pancakes. I am craving that. I kind of wanted it, but I didn't want to make any effort into making it. And I was debating all morning, did I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? And I decided not to. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna cut up some fruit and that'll be my breakfast, and I'll be able to enjoy just being lazy and chilling and being out here. I will say the wind has picked up, and it is supposed to be windier today than what it was yesterday. So I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here, but I'm gonna try to stay out here as long as I can so I can enjoy it. With the wind picking up, it's kind of making me think about maybe I should pack up a little bit earlier than not. I already did start taking care of my tent, so everything in my tent is kind of packed up and ready to be taken out and put in the truck. Ooh, this wind. I think though, I'm just gonna chill maybe for an hour or two, just enjoy being out here. The wind doesn't feel that bad. It actually feels great, especially with that sun hitting. Let's actually look at the temperature. It's saying it's 63 degrees outside. All right. So not bad at all. It's supposed to warm up into the mid 70s too. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little bit of time I have out here. So this is where I'm gonna leave you guys, just like normal. I appreciate you. Remember, it is only impossible until it no longer is. And hopefully I'll see you next time. All right, take care, guys.